But Shekhar Datta, I quickly want to ask you, we are pretending as if Puja Khedkar is the only rotten apple in the entire system. That clearly is not the case. It's only that Babus, it seems, in our country are above the law. They can get away with anything. Like Shailesh Gandhi very clearly pointed out and very correctly pointed out as well. What do? There are certain things that come out against Puja Khedkar. She behaves in an objectionable manner. And what is it that you do? From Pune, you transfer her to Washim. That's punishment, is it?
Ma'am, one of the reasons she might be transferred is to put her away from media glare. And maybe to divert, maybe media won't really follow that far. So that might be one of the things. So, but in other maybe possibilities, we had to. I teach sociology, and I also happen to teach ethics at times. But I feel slightly at the moment I'm slightly dejected that if we at teachers level at least, if we are able to make any difference, if the subject of ethics is able to have any value, or is it just about maybe having another subject, studying that subject? Students, they even go on to study these subjects in detail in Labasna, and even afterwards, I'm not sure that the training continues. But yeah, a lot seems to be failing. And the most important thing is accountability. A lot of times what we see, the erring officer is often transferred. That's it. That's the only punishment we get to see. And I was talking to one of my friends, and he's a bureaucrat, and he said that a lot needs to be made public. A lot, for example, let's say if somebody gets selected and if somebody has used certain documents or maybe a caste certificate or an income certificate, that could immediately be made public by the commission itself so that it's in public scrutiny. And but a lot needs to be done. UPSC never releases answer key, and they do not release it until the entire process is over.
There is clearly some problem. There is clearly some problem with the UPSC as well. I mean, it's not just an exam, right? It is a group discussion. It is a very tough interview that you need to crack. If someone like a Puja Khedkar managed to crack that interview as well, there is something clearly broken about the UPSC. That is all I can say. That is all this story is telling us. Anyway, we'll see what the government probe finds out. Sudhir Krishna, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much, Shekhar Datta, for joining us. And Shailesh Gandhi, thank you very much for joining us.